Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. Welcome to Friday, I think.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it's
Okay.
Friday.
Friday. I'll go with what you say.
Mhm.
Up and at 'em, all excited. And
Yeah. But-
tired, man.
remember when we used to get excited about weekends?
Oh my God.
Remember when when you're just like, oh, Friday, or like for me, especially when I was going to Western, it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
It started Wednesday night
Beat the
because
clock
Wednesday night was
somewhere.
usually a college night or something. Thursday night, well, both were. Thursday night, you'd have incredible draft specials.
Yep.
And then Friday, Saturday was just, insanity.
Right.
And it's just all a blur. And now
Now-
all I want to do is go to sleep.
Now it's like Friday gets here and it's like, please God, no more.
God, I don't want to do anything.
I think that's just age, you know?
Yeah, it is. It
Friday
is.
night at 7 o'clock, if I'm home, I consider that a win.
Yeah. Oh, God.
So
I'll see. I don't
that's
know.
life, I guess. Oh, I had something I wanted to show you. Remember last week when we went down to see Journey and Def Leppard and everybody?
Well, you went down to see Journey and Def Leppard.
No, me and Cindy. That would be the two of us, right?
Yes.
We did that, and generally I like to travel with some of my own personal accommodations because there's just things that you require for life.
Right.
My pillow is one of them, which everywhere I go, that comes with me. And two would be a bar of Irish Spring. However, said bar of Irish Spring was left behind. And
did they have Safeguard?
Well, they didn't have Safeguard. They had
Ivory.
Here's what happened. All right, so generally we try to stay in the Athenaeum Hotel when we go to Detroit, which is really a nice place. I booked the tickets for Def Leppard like back in December for a Christmas present, and I forgot I booked the hotel. So I didn't book the Athenaeum. I booked some other place, and I forgot I booked it. So I called up early last week, and I said, "Oh, we need a hotel." So I booked some place, not quite as close to the the venue as whatever, but it was a lot cheaper, and we stayed there.
Okay.
It wasn't what you would consider
high end.
That's a good word. It was one of those kind of hotels that was converted into a hotel from maybe a former slaughterhouse or something like that. The layout of it, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure what it was, but anyway, here we are standing.
How are the amenities?
True story. The hotel itself had rooms on both sides of the hallway, and the inner hallway rooms had the air conditioners facing into the hallway.
No, that's not a good sign.
I was a little suspect at that point myself, but nonetheless, the shower, which had no hot water, was somewhat okay, I guess. But what we're boiling this all down to was what I had to use for soap while we were there.
Which was?
And I kept a souvenir. I kept a souvenir.
Okay, what?
You ready? I had to use Dove cucumber essence.
That's nice.
No, that's not nice. That's
it. Honestly, I was expecting. This is what I was expecting. I was expecting it was like like the little tiny Motel 6 bars or whatever from back in the day, or for you, this is what I was sure it was, because I thought you were going to be really upset because you don't like using like the pump soap where you got to pump it.
Oh, there was 3 of those in there, but the print was so small I couldn't read what was conditioner, what was shampoo, what was soap, what was lotion. I couldn't read any of that. Yeah.
You know what I switched to?
Tell me.
Since we're on this whole Lever 2000.
There's a Dev brand
for all your 2000 parts. I got it for like $2 at it's like a 2-pack for $2 at
Your
the
mom makes
Dollar
you buy your
General.
own soap?
Dude, don't start with me. I got both barrels from Max and Alexa yesterday because my phone, my piece of shit phone, because it dropped out. I called Max up because you like to conversate with your kid every day when you don't see him every day. So, and then the call just dropped out. And then, why'd you hang up on me? I didn't hang up on you. We just got disconnected because your phone sucks. Then I hear Alexa laughing in the background, and it's like, you know what? I'm just trying to make my way in this crazy world. Just
Yeah,
trying to rub a couple of nickels together,
I
save
get
money
it.
where I can. I mentioned I buy a Lever 2000. I at the Dollar General, and you mock me for
Not
that.
mocking
And
you,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter who I'm talking
but I'm
to.
going to tell you
I'm
this
the
too.
subject of ridicule and
I'm going to tell you
mockery.
this too. Dollar Generals are awful places to shop. Don't support that store.
Well, it's cheaper. Well, here's my issue
Dude,
with Dollar
they're
General now.
they're awful to their employees. They're all I mean like awful to their employees. Awful. Second of
Look,
all, they sell you products that are off size and overpriced compared to what you get at Meijer. So you're going to buy a smaller
mm,
product. It's going to look like a lower price, but you're actually getting less for your money. And it's all smoke and mirrors in there. Don't
all
go
I
there.
know is the salami that I get at the Dollar General cost me $3, and the same thing of salami at the store across the street is like $4.49
You're going to
for the same
honestly
amount of
eat.
salami.
Okay. Now, the next time you go in there, look at the weight of the package of salami
Yeah, I know.
and then
Yes,
do
the
the
way
math.
that yes, it is the same size because I have the same amount, and it's
Okay.
a dollar. Yeah, $1.50 cheaper at the Dollar General. Now, my issue with the Dollar General, and I was excited because while they had the self checkouts, it was awesome. You go through it now. They have one person working at the front, and they're almost never there. It's like ring the bell or squeeze this pig so they can hear that
Yeah.
somebody's at the. There's always a long line of people. It takes if there's 3 people in line, it's going to take you 20 minutes to
Yeah.
get out the door.
See, just
So it's a
do the
pain
right
in the
thing. Don't
ass.
shop there. Come on. Do
It's like
better.
it's convenient. It's convenient and cheap. Okay, look, hey, I don't have I don't have a Twin Lakes income. Okay,
Neither do I.
that ain't.
Believe it or not,
Come on.
dude. If I got $500 left in my name, I'd be surprised. Oh, I know. Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had $500. So here we
Of
go.
course you can. Of course.
I'm just playing my violin for you.
Yeah, me too.
How
Poor
sad it is.
Dave. Woo!
You should, yeah. Thank you. Finally, even though it's fake, I'm gonna
Poor Dave.
embrace that.
Oh,
Yes,
don't even start.
literally,
Don't even start on me.
poor Dave.
Poor
There you
Dave.
go.
If I start in on poor Dave, you'll be in the ditch in about 30 seconds in tears. So I will
I'll be
leave it
fine.
at
No,
that.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm
You're fine.
overcoming these struggles, and it's
Okay,
building
you're
my
overcoming all your
character.
struggles. You're fine. You're good. Everything else is like, when are you going to pay taxes on a house?
Well, when I can afford a down
Oh,
payment. As of now.
whoa.
Hey, look!
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I got a $10 bill.
Hey, look at you.
I
You're
didn't know I
richer
had
than
that.
me.
Look at me. Look at me.
Perfect.
Holy cow, little Alexander Hamilton for you,
Get
huh?
yourself your
Oh, look
nice
at that.
bottle of Arrow vodka. Get the blue label. That's 100 proof. So that'll be good
Yeah.
at the Dollar General.
I'm going
And,
Jameson Orange. I'm going Jameson Orange. Little citrus with my whiskey. That's what we're doing today.
Do your news,
That's how
Otis.
that's how Daddy's rolling this afternoon. Yeah, it'll be an afternoon of drinkings. So let's get into it. The U.S. House voted this week to form a task force to investigate massive security failures surrounding the assassination attempt of former President Trump. One rally goer was killed, a couple injured, including the president. The legislation passed 416 to nothing. So everybody can agree you don't want to get any of our potential leaders or former leaders or current leaders assassinated.
No.
So hopefully we shipshape the
Secret
Service and the security. Because this season, I got to say this though. This season of the United States of America has been fun to watch. It's crazy town. It's everything's a cliffhanger. Everything is chaos, and this is just embrace the chaos. Just embrace it. It is what it is. let's just enjoy the shit show that is the greatest reality program in the history of the universe, the United States of America 2024.
That's what we need.
There you go.
Thank you, Dave. Sage advice.
All right, moving on. A record number of tickets have been sold for the 2024 Olympics, which I didn't even realize this opening ceremonies tonight. Had no idea.
I knew
no
that.
interest. Don't care. 9.7 million were purchased for the upcoming games in Paris, France again. Opening ceremonies tonight. That breaks the record previously held by Atlanta in the 1996 games, which sold 8.3 million.
Wow.
So I guess congratulations to the French.
Well, they're excited about the Olympics. Well, although they did have a rail problem this morning.
Oh,
in
no.
Paris. Yep.
And wait, isn't like one of the rivers for like the kayaking? Isn't that like polluted with the something? And they don't, But then like the mayor of Paris jumped in to assure everybody it was.
I didn't know about that. I just heard that they had a some kind of infringement upon their high-speed rail system in France. And it's not good.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, thoughts and prayers to all the Olympians and all the spectators.
Well, there you have it.
Finally, bad news for the Rite Aids in the state of Michigan. The pharmacy chain will likely be exiting the Mitten state entirely. Pharmacy has closed, 165 stores. Nearly
sure
all
start
of the
on that Jameson already?
Hang on.
Bottle of vodka.
Excuse me. No. No. Anyway, they've closed 165 stores. That's nearly all of the 185 in operation in the state since declaring bankruptcy back in 2023. Everybody's going to eventually get all their pharmaceuticals from Amazon, shipped from Amazon. This is just where we're headed. Everybody's going to be everything will be a subsidiary of Amazon.
I go to our small local pharmacy in Muskegon called Benson's.
Good for you.
And I'll tell you why.
I like this.
I used to go to Rite Aid over by Roosevelt Park, and I really liked it a lot. Great people, good store. But when we moved out to this side of town, I really gave it a think. And if you stop and think about it, if you really want to make an economic impact and you take prescriptions, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And if you spend that money at a local pharmacy compared to a chain, especially a chain that might be on the Wall Street ticker, you're really putting money back into the community. Now,
that's true.
I'm not saying anything bad about, Wall Street, and that's where people invest, and that's what they do. Okay. But money coming into a town, especially into a pharmacy, goes right back into a town.
100%.
So to keep that local pharmacy, little independent pharmacy type thing going, that's important. So think about that.
Very good. And as a product of a small business and a family business, I salute you, sir.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so kindly. I feel
thinking of us, the little
well
man.
Saluted. Thank you. I feel salutated.
You should.
Even saluted.
Sports. Tigers blank Cleveland 3-0. Cubs were off, and nobody cares about the White Sox, so that's sports. Oh,
all
yeah,
right.
as
It's
I
an
said,
exciting day.
Opening ceremonies tonight in Paris.
Oh yeah, don't miss that. We're gonna watch that
for the Olympics. Can't wait.
You are well. It's been a great week of Jeopardy. More wins than losses. I've been proud of you.
As you should be.
Well, I would tell you to go home and put a sticker on the fridge, but today is the day when you hit the wall.
What's the category?
Today is comedy on TV. $1,200.
Okay.
You're going to have no idea about this. This host of Full Frontal was once part of an all-female sketch comedy troupe called the Atomic Fireballs.
You know what you just did there?
What did I do just there?
You hung a curveball.
Yeah?
Samantha Bee!
Wow! That's incredible. How did you know that?
It was on TBS. I know my comedies. It was a shitty show.
I've never even heard of Samantha Bee.
She used to be on The Daily Show. She was kind of funny on The Daily Show, and then she got her own show, and she kind of sucked at that. I mean, some people liked it. It had kind of a bit of a cult following, and I usually like cult followings, but it wasn't that good. But she was good on The Daily Show. But yeah, I knew. Yeah, she's fairly talented, but that show wasn't very good.
Minus one.
Mm-hmm.
You're at 60,700 in the hole.
Mm-hmm. I know, dude. Do not underestimate me.
I
You
totally am ashamed of
underestimated
myself
me.
for underestimating you. Now, I want you to go get liquored up. I want you to spend all your paycheck at Dollar General, and I want you to go back to your incredible life of being incredible
Uh,
for the
I'll do what I
entire
can.
weekend. All right, we'll see you back here Monday.
See ya.
Happy Friday, Muskegon. We've got some beautiful weather to look forward to this weekend before some storminess on the way for early next week. So let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. We've got a high pressure system over us for this weekend, which is bringing us some very dry weather with some comfortable temperatures, but we do see some warming as we move through the weekend, along with a chance for some rain starting Sunday night and continuing through Tuesday. Your Friday will be mostly sunny with a high temperature around 81 degrees and a very light breeze out of the south around 3 to 5 miles per hour. And tonight will cool down to about 60 degrees and have very clear skies, again with very, very light winds, if any at all, from the southwest. High temperatures across the county are in those lower 80s and those higher 70s. Most of our towns further from the lakeshore are well into those 80s, almost to those mid 80s there, as we will see later in the weekend. But closer to the lakeshore, of course, along our beaches, we're in those lower 70s, but with that very little wind, it should make for a beautiful beach day. Now, looking ahead to when we could see some possible rain, here is a future radar run of Sunday night. So here is around 5 p.m. we see most of the lakeshore there can expect at least a little bit of rain. So for us, we definitely could see some sprinkles starting Sunday night, and we do see that continue on into Monday. But first, looking at this weekend, Saturday and Sunday both very sunny for the most part, and we'll have highs around 83 and 84, so beautiful weather. But we do have that 40% chance, like we just saw on that future radar, for some rain and possibly some thunderstorms on Sunday night. And like I was saying, that will continue on into Monday with a 40% chance during the day with a high temperature around 83 degrees. And as we move into Monday night, that changes into a 60%. So we're much more likely to see some possible thunderstorms with some rain on Monday night, but that will trickle into early on Tuesday with a 30% chance of some rain and thunderstorms. And we'll have again a high around 83 degrees. We do seem to clear up for Wednesday though, with partly sunny skies and a high around 84 before we do have another 30% chance for some scattered rain showers on Thursday, and we'll have a high around 85. That's all for your Friday forecast, brought to you by Trinity Health for the Muskegon Channel. I'm Tegan Schultz, and I hope you all enjoy that beautiful weather this weekend.